So you guys, I want to bring y'all this video on Morant's little sister Nia Morant, just because we have a lot of things that we have to go over and talk about on what they currently got going on. So let's start off with Nia. Now we all know Nia is currently 18 years old while being a hooper as well, after graduating from Houston High School, including receiving her first Division I offer from Mississippi Valley State, which she did committed to that school back in May this year. So Nia will be heading to Mississippi for her freshman year in college, competing in the Southwestern Athletic Conference, which they finished with a 2-27 record last year, while only having one victory against a D1 program, which was New Orleans, and they also had another win against Tougaloo College. And on top of that, they had a winless record in the SWAC last season, going 0-18 in division play. So Mississippi Valley State women's basketball team really has been struggling with their team lately, because if y'all are not informed, throughout these past 3 years, they only won 10 games in total. So they definitely have a lot of work to do if they want to start winning more games in the future. And it's honestly good that they are now bringing in Ja's little sister Nia, because she is definitely going to be a big part of the team, because throughout her senior year in high school, she was averaging 11 points, 1 steal, and 4 rebounds, as well as leading her team to a 21-11 record. So Nia's presence on the team definitely is going to help them out, because she's a guard that knows how to push and runs the offense while being a good finisher at the rim. Nia is also a really good defender, because she knows how to read the floor very well, just like her older brother Ja. They both have the same mindset, as in wanting to lead their team and win games. So it's going to be very interesting to see on what Nia is capable of playing on a Division I level, mainly because I do believe her team has 6 players returning next year after having a horrible season last year. So in my opinion, Nia should be able to start right away once the season starts, because I don't see the reason on why she wouldn't. Definitely with the type of player she is on the court, Nia honestly just have to show out for her freshman season, then hopefully she can enter the transfer portal the very next year to possibly go to a better school. But you never know. She could end up staying at Mississippi Valley State for a little longer. It will all depend on how she feels about being at that school, because it is a HBCU program. So I'm definitely tuned in to see on how things are going to play out for her once she enters college, because her path is kind of similar to her older brothers. It's just the difference for Ja is that he started off at a mid-major program. And we all know for him, once he finished high school, he went straight to Murray State and stayed at that school for 2 years before entering the NBA draft and becoming the 2nd overall pick. So for Nia, if she wants to get to where her brother is at, as in becoming a pro and making it to the WNBA, then she definitely has to put in a lot of work and dominate in college, just like how her brother did. And honestly, since Nia is heading to a HBCU, definitely being a freshman, you know she's going to be turning up a lot, and that's on and off the court. Because if y'all don't know, once Nia graduated high school, right, there was a video surfacing around on YouTube of her graduation party that took place back in May. And when you watch the video, you can see Nia just getting lit, performing with this group while having the mic in her hand, turning everyone up, because it is her party. So of course she's going to host it and just do her own thing. And it's actually really funny, because Ja did the same exact thing the same month when he pulled up to Atlanta and went to Traffic, which is a club, while hosting a party. I even made a video that was titled Ja Morant Pulling Girls at This Party. If you have not seen it, make sure you go check it out. And on top of that, the same day when Ja pulled up to that party, his sister Nia actually was at Overtime Elite competing in the women's basketball takeover, which her family did pull up to watch her play in the Queen of the Court competition. So Nia most likely seen my video on what Ja was doing after he left that day, because literally a week later, she then did the same thing at her graduation party. So that just shows the influence they have on each other by being siblings. I definitely want y'all to leave your comments and opinions below on how you feel about this, because I just wanted to bring y'all an update on what Nia currently got going on with her career. She honestly has not been talked about that much when it comes to her game on the court. And to remind y'all, Ja was in the same exact position as well during his senior year, because he wasn't ranked coming out of high school. And he also had offers from Murray State and other HBCUs such as Maryland Eastern Shore and South Carolina State. So if Ja didn't receive an offer from Murray State, he most likely would have committed to an HBCU for his first year in college and then entered the transfer portal the very next year, just like how Nia's first year could play out at Mississippi Valley State. So honestly, we're going to see on what happens. How do y'all feel about Nia's game? Do y'all think she's going to be effective right away in college? Or do y'all think she'll need at least 4 or 5 years to develop? Because she is 5'4", so she is kind of on the smaller end. But the thing about Nia, she even said herself during the interview that being a small guard, it helps her move quicker, and she also feels like she has an advantage over bigger players because she can drive right past them and she also is very confident with her finishing abilities at the rim as well, including having really quick speed. And on top of that, Nia is a dog on the court. She will always compete on offense and defense, and you can tell she don't let nobody push her over, even though she could be the smallest on the court at times. So she definitely has a lot of similarities to her brother, because everything that I just explained about her game, I could say the exact same thing about Ja on how he plays in the league, because he has his own ways of using his size and speed to get past his defenders as well. They both honestly have really good confidence in body control when they drive to the lane and score the ball. So I'm definitely going to stay tuned and keep you guys updated on what Ja and Nia both got going on, because they are in two different lanes with their careers. We all know Ja's situation. He just recently got in trouble again over the Instagram Live incident, which led him to get another 25-game suspension, which he had to serve next season. So he probably won't come back until like December, which will mess up his chances to become a 3-time All-Star next year, including winning MVP. And for Nia, she currently is about to enter college while attending Mississippi Valley State, getting ready for her freshman year in college. Hopefully we can see Nia start right away once the season starts, but even if she don't start, she still most likely will get some playing time, because like I said earlier, Mississippi Valley State girls team only won a total of 10 games throughout 3 years. So that's extremely bad, and now that they are bringing in Nia on their roster, hopefully we can see Nia start right away once the season starts, but even if she don't start, she still most likely will get some playing time, because like I said earlier, Mississippi Valley State girls team only won a total of 10 games throughout 3 years. So that's extremely bad, and now that they are bringing in Nia on their roster, let's hope she can help her team get more dubs next season. And to remind y'all, Mississippi Valley State was the first school to offer her, so they already had eyes on Nia by getting her on a scholarship, which was one of the main reasons on why she committed to that school. I thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you like, subscribe, make sure you press the notification bell. T-Gang, we out.